What's up, bros? Today we are breaking this 21-22 Upper Deck Series 1 hockey gravity feed, and this is clearly and by far my favorite specification of Series 1, Series 2 or Extended Series hockey from Upper Deck, for the sole reason that you can get like this whole gigantic tower of cards for the price of only one pack. It used to be 1.99 US dollars in the US plus tax, but unfortunately now it has been increased to 2.99 dollars per pack. If you are buying this gravity feed at Target, as I personally am doing. And how to do it? Well, so you walk into your Target, you see the gravity feed box. If you are in the US, you are very likely to see this gravity feed box because nobody literally buys hockey. Here there are these gravity feed boxes like from 2 seasons ago, like at my Target. And what do? You pick it up, you close it like this, and then you can also go to the self-checkout, but this is like a little bit risky, so I recommend that you just take this box and you bring it to the cashier to pay. And so the cashier will be just looking for the barcode to scan, and your cashier will find the barcode at the back, and what she or he will do, they will just scan this barcode and will give you the whole box. And the thing is that this barcode gives the price of one pack. So if you get the full gravity feed, you'll get like the full gravity feed box of 36 packs for the price of one pack. It obviously works even if you don't have a full gravity feed. Say for if you have like 10 or 20 packs inside, this is unlikely again because nobody is buying like hockey in the US. You can do the same thing and get this 10-20 packs for the price of one pack, but do it at the cashier, because if something will happen, you can always say, oh, okay, yeah, I got this box from the cashier, I paid the price the cashier sent me. And they'll check it from the cameras, absolutely zero chance that you'll get into any trouble. The worst case, you might just have return it. But like this is super unlikely. This should be the full gravity feed box, and actually even without this trick, this gravity feeds are one of the best specification to pull a young gun card, so there should be like young guns cards per this gravity feed box. So let's check what's inside. And we start with Niklas Bäckström. Caps are actually having a very interesting first round playoff series against Florida Panthers, and we get this Rook retrospective insert, a pretty generic insert. Florida, of course, looks like very strong favorite in that series, a pretty skillful and physical team. However, somehow this series reminds me the first round series between Tampa Bay and Columbus a couple of years ago, when Columbus won the series something like 4-0, 4-1. Garrett Pylon, our first young guns from Caps actually, so not the best possible young guns and the guy's stats dreadful. Hopefully better luck with the next Young Guns. But I'm not sure that Caps can surprise in the same way Columbus surprised Tampa Bay, because obviously this Tortorella's Columbus was a very systematic team, and Caps are more like going with the flow team, but somehow like this lack of the playoff experience for most of the Florida team makes me suspicious about the outcome of this series, although I still think that Florida is more likely to win. And Superstars series of insert of Alex Newhook. I don't know, like you make this superstar insert set and you put like Alex Newhook, like from Avalanche. I think there are like maybe like 10 players from Colorado roster who are more likely to be named superstar than Alex Newhook, but and Yanni Gourdin, Elias Pettersson, Philip Forsberg. And the second young gun is Ole Alsink. Sounds like he's Swedish or Danish based on his name, so yeah, Swedish. Swedish is of course more likely, but again, like super dreadful stats. So we are not very likely to pull anything else interesting from this gravity feed except regular young guns, but canvas young guns are also possible. I think the chances are slightly less than one canvas young gun per the gravity feed. Something like 1 per 45 packs, and there are 36 packs in the gravity feed. And this was an insert, I think. Debut days of Dylan Cousins. Also pretty generic insert, but at least he had like an assist in his debut. David Perron. Of course, this St. Louis versus Minnesota series, I think, is clearly and by far the most interesting first round series, because teams both play very similar type of hockey, very skillful hockey, but at the same time physical hockey. And we get like portraits of Luffy, because everybody loves his performance of 0.3 points per game on average. So, but what else you can do if you drafted a generational scrap? But I'm really looking forward to this Minnesota versus St. Louis series for because I'm not a fan of the pure skillful hockey. I also like physicality, especially in this smaller NHL rinks, and that's what we're gonna see in this series. And we get this Dazzlers of Cam Atkins. And what's interesting about Dazzlers is the different Dazzler colors of Dazzlers are in different specifications. So I think this is either red or like something like orange For example, in Blaster the Wall, green Dazzlers. But cool looking cards actually. Not rare or anything, but I enjoy pulling something like this myself. And Miro Heiskanen, I think he's on the long-term injury list. He got like some kind of like immune disease. Hopefully everything will be good with them. In the it looks like there is a blue Dazzler here as well. So yeah, we pull a blue Dazzler of Rasmus Dahlin. Pretty cool. I thought they're specific. The colors are specific to retail, the different configurations. But apparently from this gravity fits, you can pull both red and blue Dazzlers. Kale McCarr, Vitek Vanacek, who pretty much took the starter's job from Ilya Samsonov at Washington, and Braden Point on canvas. And Sebastian Aho. There is this like Finnish Aho. I think there's also a Swedish Sebastian Aho. He was like with Islanders for a long time, and here we pull Tyce Thompson. Although I somewhat like follow Davos, my impression was that Tyce Thompson is kind of a scrub type of a player, like all other young guns we have pulled so far. But Mikko Koskinen, the tallest goalie in the NHL, but I think next season Ivan Fedorov is coming to play for Philadelphia Flyers, and if he will make the roster. And Ty Smith is actually a pretty good player, not a scrub, unlike Tyce Thompson, and I think like Fedorov is like an inch taller than Koskinen. So Koskinen, of course, and the whole Edmonton team got really lucky, as they will be facing Kings in the first round of the playoff. Kings are probably the only team which Oilers have a good chance of winning a playoff series against, because like it's kind of, if you ask me, this is like the weakest series in the whole first round, Oilers versus Kings. So and Logan Thompson. Okay, so what are the stats of Logan Thompson? Oh, it seems that he had a shutout. Pretty impressive. So need to check. Need to check if that's indeed the case. Sometimes Upper Deck put this type of stats for goalies who just served as substitute goalies. But I think they have fixed it in the couple of the past seasons. Electromagnetic. This is like a really weird insert, like I should say, like it's not a generic, but it's also not something which I would say beautiful, like for example Dazzlers. Beautiful to me. Jake Allen, Adam Fox, the Norris trophy winner. This is Rangers are gonna have, I feel like, a close series. Another electromagnetic against Pens in the first round of playoffs. I think Rangers are likely to win this series just because the level of goalkeeping is so much better. Because like if Tristan Jerry would be like an average goalkeeper, I would say that the series would be more or less equal. But given that Tristan Jerry had this tendency to underperform in the most difficult situations, yeah, I think like Shesterkin will take the series for Rangers. Again, this series is like a little bit reminiscent of Islanders versus Pens series last year, where Islanders won just because like Sorokin was standing on his head, although like Pens was clearly a better team in the series. No questions about it. That's also like weird, like on a team where you have like Crosby and Malkin, you put like Jake Gunsel as a superstar. Honestly, what the hell is going on with Upper Deck? Yeah, like Jack Eichel, like such a low, like, yeah, requested this trade, like probably hope that he will play a playoff hockey like at Vegas, but like Vegas, like nowadays, like looks like pretty much a dysfunctional organization because they failed like this trade deadline. They traded, like I forgot, like they traded some player to the team which this player had a no trade clause, so like a true lull by management, and I think like they just deserve to miss the playoffs. And Jackson Gates, I wonder what is this? Is this like a printing? Looks like a printing error, unfortunately, on this. Yeah, you see this wide line. So really disappointing quality control by Upper Deck, but luckily Jackson Gates is not somebody to cry loud about. Elvis Merzlikings. Jean-Gabriel Pageau. That's of course a boomer that Islanders meet the playoff this season, but I think this is largely the outcome of NHL not being like completely fair to them, because when they had this COVID pandemic, NHL like was postponing games for other teams but not for Islanders. They played like 10-15 games with the full roster of Bridgeport Sound Tigers players. So yeah, again, like something is happening with the quality control here, like the Dinget corner. Yeah, not nice. Adam Henrique I have a soft spot for Adam Henrique since the times he was a New Jersey Devil. He was like one player who gave everything in all games. And Wade Ellison is our next young gun. But at least reputable, some like solid stats, 7 points in 14 games. That's better than, for example, Alex Lafreniere. So, yeah, this is the best young gun so far. Or perhaps this. A golden nice goalie who had a shutout with the best. In the past, I have also pulled jersey cards out of these gravity fits. Would be pretty cool to pull something like jersey card from this gravity feed. Of course, they are not valuable anything, but just a nice. Always nice to put some memorabilia from the retail. Tim Stutzle. I think this is a player Rangers should have drafted ahead of Alexis Lafreniere. And oh wow! And so this is. Young Guns canvas. White Kellyneck doesn't sound like he's the next McDavid, but the chances of pulling this canvas Young Guns are not super high, and although this is not like the highest profile player, pretty cool. In general, I don't understand who is buying these hobby boxes of Series 1, Series 2, or Extended Series Hockey, because the only valuable thing which you can pull from these hobby boxes, which you cannot pull from the retail, are these exclusive and high gloss Young Guns. And nowadays the product is, the hobby is so watered down, so you literally pull one exclusive Young Guns per case. So like you pull one Young Guns number to 100 per case. And that's your only valuable hit. And given that there are 50 Young Guns on the checklist, out of which like 2 or 3 are like non-scraps, and like one is like a star, then like what's the point? It's much cheaper to buy this retail if you just want regular Young Guns. For example, the hobby box price in the US is around like I think it's around like $120 now, and you get like 6 Young Guns, so $20 per Young Gun. And take like, for example, this gravity feed. So it's even if you buy for the full MSRP, it's $3 per pack. So that's gonna be 36 times 3 is gonna be $108, and so cheaper than the hobby box, and you get 9 Young Guns. So I would understand like if there would be some serious chances of pulling this exclusive Young Guns, or high gloss Young Guns are like impossible. Like I've seen people like breaking 10 cases and not hitting any of high gloss Young Guns. And this is actually a great card. Spencer Knight is the under 20 world champion, and also like a serious contender for Sergei Bobrovsky at Florida, although Bobrovsky is playing really well right now. And yeah, this is like a great card to pull. Of course, not like as good as, like, for example, Jeremy Swayman, like, who would be the best goalie out of rookies in this product, but still, like, the first card, like the first young gun, I actually like I know something about. Like, really glad to pull it. Yeah, nice. Yeah, Maxime Comtois is in a really good mood. With respect to Ducks, it's a little bit sad that yeah, Getzlaf is not gonna play anymore, because it's kind of one of the franchise players who has, like, played the whole career with Ducks. And, like, for me, like, Ducks has always been like Ryan Getzlaf plus Corey Perry, like this modern Ducks. Of course, the previous generation Ducks, like, it's Selän and Niedermayer, but yeah, now, like, Corey Perry is with Tampa Bay. Oh my God, what is this? Like, Hundo P. What a... The corner is also not the sharpest, but this is weird. What is this, like, supposed to mean? Like, Hundo P. Lol. And canvas of Jakob Markstrom. Yeah, I actually saw Jakob Markstrom this year in the UBS arena opening against Islanders, and God, like, he's big. I wouldn't say that he's, like, particularly skillful or anything, but just by the sheer volume, he covers so much of the goal area, so it's really hard to score against him. And our young gun is, I think the last young gun is Kellen Edison. Never heard about him. Yeah, and very encouraging stats, of course. And we finish with Evgeny Dodonov. Yeah, actually, Dodonov was the player who had a no trade clause on Golden Knights to Anaheim, but he was still traded to Anaheim. So what happened, because he started the season with Ottawa, and when he was traded to Golden Knights didn't ask for the list of the teams. He had a no trade clause from, like, Ottawa. Like, yeah, what a joke. I feel like we didn't get 9 young guns in this gravity feed. Let's check. So 1, 2, that's canvas, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe I missed one. Let me check if it's somewhere here. Yes, unfortunately, it seems that I was sure that 1 young guns in this box, so I got 8 instead of 9. And the problem is also that this Jackson Gates is had this quality control issue with this gigantic like dent, though you can like clearly see it. But yeah, nevertheless, as always with Series 1, it's fun break. The best card is probably the Spencer Knight Young Guns, but also this Canvas Young Guns of White Kellynec is a great card to hit.